Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. This is Rhoda again. And as you know, I do weekly interviews with my fellow business partners in the community that I am in. I do this because I want to leverage my fellow business partners' journeys and stories so that we can show you other perspectives. So, this is also exciting for me today because I have an amazing person to interview today. He's like one of the legends in our community. And without further ado, I present you Chris McCallum from Canada. Hi, Chris.
Hey, everybody. Woohoo. I'm so pumped. Well, you think you're excited to be here. I'm excited. I'm nervous.
This means so much to me. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to do this interview with me. It means the world to me. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. You know, it was nice because we're building our garage this month. And so this was a nice little break. You know, the breeze has picked up here and it's really hot. So this is beautiful. Nice to take a break, have a cup of coffee and have a chat, Rhoda. So that's great.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Please tell us what was your life and what were you doing before going online?
So I was a full-time career firefighter. That's my career job. It was my passion, you know, ever since I was a little guy. You know, I see the trucks go by and I'm like, I want to ride on one of those. And so, yeah, I've done that for a lot of years. And, you know, my wife was, I was also a teacher. So I taught little guys, you know, grade 4, grade 5 school, little 10, 12-year-old kids. And I loved that too. And so, but you know, I always thought that there was something else. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I always felt like I was capable of more, and I knew I was capable of more. And I was always kind of looking around. You know, we dabbled in real estate a little bit. You know, we tried all kinds of different things. I had a chimney cleaning business once, for crying out loud. Yeah, and so, you know, we've done all kinds of things. But career job, I was a firefighter and a fire investigator, actually, and I loved it. Yeah, worked with great people, surrounded by, you know, loving teamwork, you know, and that's pretty key to me, you know. And so, yeah, that's what I did before I got into online. And when I found this online, holy cow.
And how did you... I'm sorry, what's that?
I could just see this working in my head, you know.
Yeah. And how did you end up in the online world?
Well, I'm gonna give you a bit of a medium length story, okay?
Okay.
I won't. I don't want to bore anybody, put them to sleep.
No.
My wife Karen and I, we saved for 5 years. We put away a little bit of money every month so we could go to Hawaii. And we went to Hawaii and we were, you know, watching where we stayed, and we were very careful about our, you know, and we loved it so much. We thought we have to come back someday. But I didn't want to wait 5 years to go back because it was so beautiful. And so I began looking for ways. We were brainstorming. What can we do? We're actually lying on a beach, you know, lying there like this, looking at each other. The waves were crashing, and we were talking about what could we do. And I remember thinking, you know, there has to be something online that is morally correct, that is backed with integrity, that works, right?
Yeah.
And that was the key thing, because we all want more time, and we obviously all want to make more money. That's right. I think that's a given. And so we hunted around for that, and lo and behold, an ad popped up, and I watched it, and I signed up without Karen even knowing. And yeah, we went and checked it out, and it's, you know, we haven't looked back since.
Well, it turned out okay. Even
fantastic.
Yes.
You know, we are so blessed. We have met some incredible human beings, and we've done extremely well. Like, for example, my wife, at the time when we started this, we were both working full time. My wife was an administrator in an elementary school, the Catholic school here just south of Calgary in Okotoks, and I was a full-time firefighter. And just 1 year after starting this, Karen was able to retire early.
Wow.
We couldn't believe it. And then I got her that car. I don't know if you ever saw that video.
Yes, of course, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
That's so inspiring.
Yeah, we still have that car. Yeah, it's awesome. We like to rip around in it. And then and then it was about a year and a half after that, after we started, that I was able to take a year's leave of absence. And I took a leave of absence because I really like firefighting. I love it. It was always been a lifelong passion. And I have to make a decision on January 1st whether I go back or not. So I don't think I'm gonna. I can't believe I'm even saying that, but yeah, I don't think I am. This is just too much fun, and it works too well. Like and it's easy.
Yes, it's so easy. I love that. So, what are the difficulties that you encounter? I mean, I don't think you have. You make it look so fun and simple, but in all seriousness, are there any difficulties?
Oh yeah, there's challenges for sure. This is going to sound so superficial, but one of the greatest challenges we had was because we traveled a lot since January 1st. I mean, my goodness, we were in Florida a couple times, we were in Mexico, we were down in Phoenix, Arizona, down in the heat golfing.
Wow.
We've been all over the map. One of the biggest challenges is connecting with people in their own time zones. I mean, look at you, for example. You're in Italy.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Whoops. Sorry.
That's okay.
A buddy of mine's phoning. So that was been one of the big challenges, was connecting with people in their own time zones. Mm-hmm. And so it sounds kind of flighty to say that, but that was a bit of a challenge. We're not really used to moving all around the map so quickly. So that was tough. The other one is time management. We choose when we work. I'm just enjoying having so much time off and playing outside in the yard. We've got this big yard. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see this, but there's our backyard.
Oh my God. I love your log home, by the way.
Oh, thank you. And then, there's a lot of grass there to cut. And you can't see the mountains today, but normally you could see them. Wow. And so there's grass to cut. There's, things to do. And of course, now that we're building the garage, that's all I want to do. I just want to be out there. So I got to manage my time because people need help. And we like to do these calls once in a while to, strategize with people to get them into the business. And so we have to book time for that. So that's one challenge. The other challenge is that there's a lot of celebrating because there's a lot of success with this. And so we're finding we're celebrating maybe in that first couple of years a little too much. And so we have to tone down the celebrations a bit. Yeah. But
there's just too much to celebrate.
Yeah. And I'm not even joking. And it's maybe sounds like I'm making that up, but it is we're full of wonder and awe and we're so blessed. We're just celebrating all the time. Yeah, it's awesome.
So I am a mom. I have 3 kids, and I love how my kids, they already see the beauty of this community that we are in. And my 9-year-old son, he sees me every day helping and receiving help from our community, from our fellow business partners. Now, my question is, how about yours? Do they like what you're doing?
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Yeah.
All of our kids are older now. Our oldest is 30, and then our 2 youngest are 26. And they are all in the business now.
Wow. Oh my God.
So they watched the first while, they would shake their heads. They're like, Mom, you guys, you're always on your phone. And it used to be the other way around. We used to say, put your phones away. And then now they're telling us. So we did. And, whenever they're over for supper, because it's not all the time that they're here, but Sundays, we like to have supper together. Phones go away and we hang out. But now they're in the business and they see it. And because we took them all to Nashville last October on a big trip. I went to a hockey game. We went out to watch a concert at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, and then we went to a football game, which was it was an action-packed weekend. It was lots of fun. So
Awesome.
they see the benefits of it, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. So now that you've been doing the business for a while, and Karen has quit her job, and you are in a 1-year sabbatical, in what other way did the business change your life?
Well, you know, our lives have been enriched. Um, you know, certainly, I think it goes without saying that, you know, financially there's no more concern.
Yeah.
And it's a weird feeling, you know. And I watched another person last night talk about this exact thing that I've been trying to capture into words. You know, we all spend so much time thinking about what we want. You know, oh gosh, if I could only get that, and if I only had a little bit more money to do that, and so once you achieve that, you know, then you start to recognize what it is you really want. And this will sound maybe altruistic, and it'll sound like I'm, you know, living in a utopian world or whatever, but right now the real joy is helping others and seeing other people succeed. That's the real joy.
Yeah.
You know, we used to live, you know, paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes, you know, we ran out of money before the next check came in, and we would divide our money up into little envelopes for each week of the month, and it was hard. That's how we survived. And now that's not a concern. So now when we see other people coming in and we go and help them, and we see them achieve and have success, we go crazy because it's awesome. You know, it's so much fun. So that's the real blessing, I think, you know, for us personally. Yeah.
Awesome. So what would you advise to those who are still in the vicious cycle of working for the weekend, to those who are skeptical and even checking out this online opportunity that we are offering them?
You know, first of all, I just want to say this, because I want to acknowledge those people that are, you know, that work for that are working hard and then have the weekend and then are working hard. It's just repeat.
Yes.
If that's what you love and that you enjoy, that, keep doing it. That's absolutely, you know, that's the norm, right?
Yeah.
However, I would challenge those people that think that maybe there's something a little bit else out there. You know, I've tried that where I've gone to get a second job. I've tried that where I've gone to, you know, just eat some more hours up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this opportunity is extremely good. And, you know, I don't know any other way to say it, really, to accurately and adequately capture the potential that we are sitting in right now. You know, I didn't know anything about computers. I have to joke. I couldn't spell Wi-Fi if you spotted me a W and an F, right? So, you know, I mean, you know, if you're worried about that kind of thing, my goodness, you know, I came into this not knowing anything, and just open to learning, and if you can open your mind up that way, and you know what, you should be a little skeptical coming in. I think that's normal. I think skepticism is a sign of intelligence, actually. You know, when you look at something critically, that's a sign of advanced investigation or advanced analysis, right? I would also, though, caution that, you know, skepticism without looking into something, without investigating something, is ridiculous, right? You can't make a judgment on something unless you know. And so what we have in place, you know, and you're testament to this, you know, is that there's a system where you can go and learn more and then decide for yourself, right? I think people are intelligent enough to make their own calls, and you know, this isn't for everybody. I would suggest that any single person can do this, but some people don't want to. They're happy with, you know, their 9 to 5 and working for the weekend, which is totally cool. I'm okay with that. You know, I think we all should be. But if you think that there's something out there that you might want, that you think that there's a little bit more there, and you're tired of busting your butt for somebody else's, you know, success. I mean, look at the corporate world, right? We all, well, we were all there, or we've done something somewhere where we've worked really hard for somebody else to make a ton of money, and they determine what we're worth. Not anymore. No.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I want to chat with you because I'm enjoying this so much, I know that you're a busy person, so I would love for you to invite our viewers to our next workshop. Please invite them.
Yes. So if you're seeing this, gosh, if you've lasted this far and you're still awake in this interview, and I haven't put you to sleep yet, that means that you have a bit of a gift. You can, you know, you can at least hang on for a bit. We've got a webinar, and it happens every Monday and Thursday night. Now, and I'm not sure what time it is in Italy and where you're seeing this from, but wherever you're from, you know, it's a 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That's in Canada here, and of course, there's replays available. If you're interested, please come out. Let us show you. Let us peel the onion for you, and so that you can make your own educated decision, right? And so, hope to see everybody there. I mean, goodness, I'd love to see everybody that follows you come and check this out, have some laughs, listen to some real people having real experiences, and you know, then you can learn a little bit more for yourself, make your own decision. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chris, for taking the time. I really, really appreciate this.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, that was great. Great questions. Great interview. I'm glad to chat with you and meet you and stay in touch. And thanks very much for those of you that stuck around to watch us.
Yeah, thank you so much. You heard it, guys. Straight from the source, Chris McCallum from Canada. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.